Hello and welcome back to Von Milhausen Plays the First Tree. In the last episode we had started exploring this, well, I'm not really sure what period of his life it is. He's kind of hanging out with his dad in the woods some summer. We had found and activated 2 crystal pillars, although we were still exploring the area around the second crystal pillar, so let's carry on with that. It's a nice mix here between the kind of bluey greeny tones of the general kind of lighting and ambience and these purple trees. And I see another star item over here. Let's just have a quick look at this ridge area first and then we'll make our way down to this. Oh. Is this a cabin or is this docks? This looks more like docks. Oh no, it's definitely a cabin. It says collapse. Can we see inside it a bit better? What is that? That looks like a blueprint or a poster or something. Or... not sure what that is. Okay, let's see if we learn something about it here.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Ha 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 ha. Well, Joseph isn't a weirdo at all. Moving swiftly on from that story, I think. Let's see, there's a bit of a depression here. Is there anything else? There is. More blueprints. Let's see if we can get a better look at what they are this time. What is that? It looks like the terminals for like a car battery or something. Could he be a draftsman for an engineering company or something? Maybe that's his career. So not an architect and not an artist, but a draftsman. Oh, hang on. There's for sure glowing stuff hidden up there. Yeah, look. At the top of this rock. Let's see if we can gather these. It's very overgrown here. Ah, I missed the last one. There we go. Okay. It's another big rock over there I want to have a look at. Is anything lurking around the base of this guy? No. Ooh, what's this? Well, he's definitely doing like architectural drawings. These are like set squares and that kind of stuff. It's definitely a drafting table. What else have we got buried in the woods here? Oh, what's this? Oh, a crib. Well, a baby has not yet entered the picture in this story. So I'm not really sure what that relates to. Let's see what's up here. Okay, nothing particularly at the crest of this hill. Do we see anything from here? No, there's a crib. And there's the broken down shed. Okay, well let's head this way because there was something larger on the peak of one of these hills by the looks of it. This thing over here. Or maybe it wasn't this thing over here. Oh, there's a mattress and the cans of Coke. This must be the mattress from the back of his dad's truck. And the cold cans of Coke that they used to drink when they were spending the night in the woods. But I thought I saw a larger object. Maybe it's this big rock up here? It was a large tan colored thing. Yeah, I guess this would have been it. Boink. Okay, is there anything else calling out to me? Oops. Ah, well there's something. But I think this might be the... yeah, that's the central path and we haven't actually gone that way yet. These are the... ooh, is there something buried in here? Ah no, is this one of these white kind of glowing pollen-y bits? There's a rock over here. I'm not sure if I investigated. No, nothing here. And nothing here. Okay, so let's head back to the main path and then we'll head towards the central area, which I believe will be the third and final area for this section of the story. Okay, so we're back at the original crossroads. That's the right-hand area that we just finished at. That's where we spawned. Over here, down that path, is the left-hand area that we did first, and now we have this central area. Heading directly into the sun, and I see more pollen-y bits. So I'm guessing there's a crystal plinth up here. Just having a quick look each side just to see if there's anything lurking around this area, because we didn't really explore this part. Just before we head towards the third crystal plinth, in case activating it ends the area. Oh, a fishing rod. Did he mention going fishing? I feel like he might have mentioned fishing. Okay, there's nothing on the left-hand area. Ooh, there's some weird tangly stuff up ahead, but let's not look at that just yet. Let's go around to the right and make sure there's nothing to the right of this central area. Doesn't appear to be anything to the right. So let's head back to the front of this section. And let's take the path they want us to take. Oh dear, the music is cut out. That seems very intentional.
most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Translation. It was then I realized how much of a douchebag I'd been. Well, I guess this is the eponymous first tree. Doesn't seem to be anything else in this area to do, so let's activate the final obsidian pillar that is glistening, so I can get up onto it. Aha! And I see some glowing things have been activated here. Come on, Super Fox, you can do this. There's one, don't get stuck now. There's 2. Oh, so close, so close. No, no, stay on the log, Super Fox. There we go. So this looks like a level transition to me. Uh-oh, is that a wolf?
The traitor stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something bad might have happened to dear old Dad. Oh dear. And here is wolf cub number 2. Well, I guess we have to go and face the wolf. Do you murder my cubs? Space wolf? Ah, crap. Okay, I don't think I can get that one, so I'm not going to get 100% completion anyway. Nope. Missed. I wonder if this chase down this canyon is like a metaphor for descending into depression or something. Actually, can I go back up here for 1 second? I think I might have missed something. There's this little cavey thing here. Aha! Well, I mightn't have gotten 100% completion because I missed that one sparkly thing up there. But at least I might get 99.9% completion. As I presume we descend into depression. Anything off to the sides I might be able to explore or reach? Maybe. Hang on, let's just have a quick look behind this boulder if we can. Okay, nothing there. Nothing up here. So presumably there's nothing else. It seems like they wanted this portion of the game to be more about the experience and not necessarily about the exploration side of things. So I'm probably screwing with the emotional narrative here somewhat. I have to say the music is quite nice in this game as a whole. It's maybe a little bit schmaltzy, but it fits the tone of the game. And I think I see another star item up ahead. God, that wolf just disappeared. Damn you, Space Wolf. I'll get you next time. Okay, I'm not seeing anything hidden around there. Or around there, so let's just go for the item here.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Okay. Joseph Turner, 2000, Columbia Street, Seattle, Washington, 99122. There you go. So our name is Joseph Turner. Well, we have one exit from the valley kind of off that direction. We also have this area over here. Not really seeing anything over here, but let's just do a quick scout up the hill this way if we can. Nope. There's an invisible wall here, I think. Yeah, there's an invisible wall kind of cutting diagonally across this slope. So I don't think there's going to be anything up here. No, I think this is as far up as here as you can get, so I guess we have to go down the way they want us to go. Actually, just before we go the way they want us to go, which is down just over that area there to the left, there is this slopey area here. Let's just make sure there aren't any hidden objects this way. Oh, transition. Well, this is different.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
This is really pretty. Oh, there's a glowing thing. That wasn't there before. Oh, her mother's a deer. Okay, and just so we get a reference, her mother headed off over in that direction somewhere.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
Dog licking biscuits, everybody. Okay, well, let's find out more about our wife/girlfriend's backstory.
I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you. Life got worse and worse, and at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words.
Well, it appears to be a floral design printed on a wooden door.
I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you.
Well, sure, like, the sum total of our life experiences equals the path that our life takes. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that justifies all of the past experiences that a person goes through. There's no island here. Okay. Deer is running off towards the glowing horizon there. Up and over the hill in the distance. We have this entire coastline and also all of the previous islands that we've been to. The urge, I must say, to go back and try to explore through these islands and see what else might be hidden around here is immense. Like, we have this massive coastline that the game developer has provided us with. I'm assuming there's invisible walls all over this.
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Okay. Urge to explore left and right immense, but I'm going to abandon those urges. Well, we may not have found our fox family, but we have apparently found our deer family. Hopefully you're not too freaked out by my appearance. Are you sending Morse code messages with your ears? Let's go and say hello to the stag. Hello, sir. How are you? Whee! Oh, I can't jump over them. They're all covered in invisible walls. Must be like their equivalent of mites or something. Oh, Sharon, you've got invisible walls on you. Gross. What's this guy doing? That does not look like a comfortable place to lie down. Are you sure that's where you want to stay? Like, I know I'm anti-gravity, Fox, but like... You know, you don't have to suffer alone. We can both get help together. Okay, that's enough of that. Well, I guess the exit is out here on the far side of this lake. And I'm not sure if maybe this is the end of the game. It feels end of the gamey. So let's run out here and see what happens next. There are more crystals this way anyway. Crystals. I'm hearing weird meepy struggly sounds this way as well, which are slightly unsettling. That sound, it's kind of coming from that direction. Let's go up here. I think the fox actually moves a little bit quicker when you run diagonally, which is why I keep kind of tilting the camera at a slightly off angle so I can move forward and to the side at the same time. And then because of the independent camera fox controls, this means I can kind of keep moving in a straight line. Okay, final bit of parkour here. I don't think this is really the part of the game where they're going to be hiding stuff, because it feels like they want the emotional tone to be kind of fairly prevalent here, and obviously exploration and side stuff and all that kind of stuff is just going to interfere with the emotional part of the storytelling here. I guess. I could be wrong. But there's an invisible wall right here, so I don't think I am. Lol. Okay, transition. Cut off the music. And see what we end this episode in, because I think I'm going to end the episode here. Uh-oh. Depression is...
Knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Well, we will have to explore the Jade Valley, that is the entrance to the first tree, in the next episode of Von Milhausen Plays. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.